drugs have become more powerful and addictive, and Roaring Brook has modified their treatment in order to meet these needs. Hey, it's Martina with Everyday Kentucky, and we're learning more from experts here at Roaring Brook Recovery. When we talk about recovery and drug treatment, there also has been an evolution of drugs. What have you noticed with the purity of drugs from past to present?
It's been really drastic over the last 10 to 15 years. So, when I first started working in recovery in 2010, everything in this area was primarily centered around narcotic pain medications. And obviously everyone is well aware with the influx of heroin, but especially even over the last few years, the transition from heroin to fentanyl and even carfentanyl. Certainly the opioid drugs that are on the street are a lot stronger, which makes for a harder detox, stronger cravings, and it makes it much more difficult for somebody that's been in active use to try and stop. In addition to that, another drug that we've seen a huge spike in over the last several years has been methamphetamine. And as of 2013, the potency of the methamphetamine on the street was about 86 or 87%. And within the last couple of years, that number has hit 97.5% and even driven up past 98%.
How has Roaring Brook modified their programs or changed their treatment to adapt to these new drug trends?
We've created a lot of community partnerships with other treatment providers. Obviously, the bulk of what we do is intensive outpatient services and outpatient treatment, but because so many people come in that are in active withdrawal or need a detox or need a psychiatric intervention, we do whatever we can to help facilitate someone getting to those services. It's especially with the methamphetamine and the potential psychosis that it comes. We aren't always able to place someone into treatment immediately, but we are more than happy to be the bridge that helps get them to the treatment provider that they need and then eventually come back to us so we can spend a considerable amount of time with them and help them rebuild their life.
And what are the next steps someone might want to take if they're looking for treatment or if they have a loved one who's looking for treatment here at Roaring Brook?
Obviously our website, www.roaringbrookrecovery.com, or call the office. The number's 866-678-8123. Just call in and tell them you're looking for an intake. One of the things that we pride ourselves on more than anything is when we get somebody in, we're truly assessing for the appropriate level of care. We're not trying to make somebody fit our mold or someone else's mold. We're concerned with what's going to be the most appropriate intervention for the person that's sitting in front of us. And whatever of those services it is that they need, we're going to make sure that they get, and oftentimes we'll either arrange or handle the transportation ourselves.